Happy New Year to all my fellow Gwent players. I hope you all enjoyed your holidays. I certainly did back over in Canada. Now, as you can see, I am back to the regular spot, giving you the content that you deserve. But before we get into the main content of this video, I want to thank everyone who voted for me for the GWENT Best of 2019 poll, because I did win the best overall content contributor. I mean, I know my content's decent, but I didn't expect it to blow up this much in not even a year, so thank you so much to everyone who voted. And because this is a pretty celebratory occasion, I will also give away, finally, the 10 bucks or euros in my case to a lucky person from the Monster Mill meme card video. Alright, so here are all the comments from the YouTube studio, and we got a lot of people, free stuff. We got, anyone tried? No, this guy doesn't want the money. Give me 10 bucks. See, this guy's pretty aggressive, so he's not getting it. Sorry, Gucci Dragon. Great name though. Do Wolfsbane, I did that after the comment suggested it, so this is a good contender. But I think the winner for this is going to be Spare078, saying that I should give those $10 to Team Trees. Now, I know that Team Trees has officially now planted 20 million trees, but with the situation right now in Australia happening, there's not enough trees you can have in this world. So I'm not gonna donate to Team Trees. I'm gonna let Spare074 decide what I do with the money. He can keep the money to himself if he wants to. But I do feel like this is the only appropriate thing to do in the current climate that we're in. So congrats, Spare074. I will try to contact you through multiple social medias if I manage to fail that. Just go ahead, maybe write in the comments, or just contact me through Twitter DMs if you want to, if you're watching the video. If I don't get a response, I'm obviously going to mention that in my next meme cards video. So let's get on with the video. Crimson Curse. Destroy an allied unit, then apply Blood Moon row effect to both allied rows and set its duration equal to the destroyed unit's power. Blood Moon, every ally turn on turn start, boost a random vampire on this row by 2. Now this card seems pretty powerful on paper, but there's a lot of little tiny details that make this card very bad. The biggest of these details is the fact that it's on allied turn start. So when you apply Blood Moon, it doesn't actually immediately trigger. You're gonna have to wait for your opponent to play a card, and then the Blood Moon triggers. Plus, you also need 2 vampires on both sides. And you also need to play this very early to get very good value. So the more I talk about it, the more the problems become apparent. So from my perspective, if they change this card to turn end, and it stayed at 9 provisions, I think this card might actually be busted. But the way it currently is, it gives your opponent a lot of time to interact with vampires on your side of the field. And even if he can't kill every vampire, you're still running into tall removal, which is quite prevalent in the current meta. So, very bad card in the current meta, which is why we're gonna try it out.
Alright, so here's the deck. It's obviously pretty full on vampires. There's 4 vampires I don't use, and those are Regis, 2 of the Regis cards. I even use Regis Bloodlust and Fledder, but Fledder doesn't really fit this deck. Other than that, it's just based around bleeding, and I guess my best targets for the Crimson Curse are my Dettlaff Higher Vampire or my Katakan. And the thing is, with Dettlaff Higher Vampire, I could also run Karen, but I just opt to use one Endrega Warrior and a Barghest because they're simply cheaper than the Karen. And I mean, I'm using 1 proc already on the Crimson Curse, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. So yeah, I guess this is just a deck. Let's just see how it does. I mean, there's nothing much to talk about. It's just a simple monster deck with Crimson Curse in it. Really, that's all there is to it, and we'll just have to see how it does in games. By the way, I got this in Canada, so I was pretty happy when I got this. I was actually very hyped. We're gonna rep this still for I mean, Christmas is over, but winter is coming, so we gotta rep this for the cold times that are about to come in January. We're playing a lockdown deck. That's actually kind of annoying for Oriana. But it could actually be kind of good, if you know what I'm saying. Actually, no, I don't think you know what I'm saying. So we got, I mean, we're going to get rid of the warrior here. Keep the Alp. I mean, don't want to keep the Alp. I mean, do I need the Bargus? Not really. I guess Parasite's good. I guess we can get rid of the Alp here. Sure, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Perfectly fine. Oh, there also has the card back. Kalschlanger. Oh, alright, let's tap this Eridan down. See what we get. We get nothing! Hey, that's weird. Usually I get it on the first try, but this time CDPR is not as generous. So we don't play Artifact, which this deck clearly targets. So I could just Regis this right now. Do I want to? Or do I just want to give this bleeding? I think I just want to give this bleeding, honestly. I mean, the bleeding pretty much like turns down the point per turn, so if we can just keep giving this bleeding, we should be okay here. I might have also been able to use Regis Bloodlust here. Okay, so he has the Alba Pikeman. That's a bit annoying. I could use Parasite here. This is not too bad of a Parasite, actually. But I don't mind this hitting the Brook, so I can just play this back row. I can just give this bleeding. Because this, like, this is Thrive. It, like, negates this. And the problem is obviously the Magic Lamp, which is pretty good against this. Is he going to Swears now? He might Swears here. Oh, he's just going to play for a second Pikeman. That's fine by me. I think I can... Do I just play Bloodlust here? Sure. I think I just play my Bloodlust here on the Magni. Should tempo me quite far here. I don't know how far it actually does, but I think I can still play the Plumard next turn and be fine. Maybe should have played Plumard first. But otherwise the Magni would have grown. I need to play that tempo there. Oh, he's got... Oh! Oh, he's played Avalok. That is very good for us. That is like... super good for us. I think I can just pass here, honestly. Like, I don't mind if he bleeds me. I don't think he can bleed me, honestly. Yeah, this is pretty good for us. I do have to mulligan the Crimson Curse because otherwise this Wispus Tribute is bricked. I just realized. Yeah, we have to watch out for that. Okay. I mean, does he play the Artifact? I don't think he does, honestly. Doesn't seem like he does. Yeah, so the Plumard actually... I think Plumard would have kept us in the game just about, but... I didn't really want to risk it. He might have played, like, good tempo there. He could have played, like, good tempo there. That would have been a bit annoying. Okay, the Garkins are kind of dead, though, so I might actually have to mulligan these Garkins here. Could be a bit annoying. A tiny bit annoying. I have to play around Swears as well, don't I? Guess I have to wait for this guy, for the Necrat, like a turn or two. Yeah, sure, I can do that. I can do that. That's not a problem. Oh, I also have to mulligan Crimson Curse, so I forgot about that. Okay, so he's... I don't know if he's prolonging here or not. I think I just play my Plumard here. I want to see what he does next. Because I don't think I want to commit Endrega Larva into this round. Endrega Larva could be pretty good. Oh, this is pretty good, actually, for my Endrega Warrior, honestly. I can just take this. This is pretty good value on it. And if he passes, I just play my Necrat. Because I do want to keep the Larva for next round if he passes here. If not, we just play Larva for super low tempo. Oh, he's Barbaried. Okay, so we play Larva here. Bit scary, but whatever. We might... he's going to bleed us hard here, isn't he? I don't know, just play this front row. See what it does. We're already losing out on value for the Crimson Curse if we want to play it this round. And I think I actually might want to play it this round. Okay. I could just Crimson Curse here. I can Crimson Curse this, right? Do I want to, though? Not really. I think I just do this. Like, bleed or something. I mean, holding on to this Crimson Curse just gets worse by the minute as well, which is problematic. I think if he doesn't poison this Endrega Warrior, I'm just gonna Crimson Curse it. It's okay value. I think it's okay value. This is alright. I mean, I don't mind it too much. It's really low tempo because we're getting rid of like 5 and we're just getting 4 for this round. And it actually just might put us behind by quite a few points here. Okay, so he's passed, so it forced out the pass, obviously. So, I mean, we take the round on like equal cards, but we got rid of our win condition pretty much, which is something you don't really want to do, but if you have to do it, you just go ahead and do it, honestly. So I have to mulligan Parasite next round. I have to make sure I remember that. Okay, Wyvern is pretty good. I mean, he plays into Invocation, of course, but... I need a Consume. There's literally one Consume in my entire deck now left. Oh, boy. Yeah, without Crimson Curse, this card's pretty useless in this deck, at least. Do I want to get rid of Detlef here? If I find a consume, I'm going to be a bit mad, but I think otherwise this is fine. So I think I just play the proactive Catacan. Or do I play the proactive Y? I think I just play the proactive Catacan. I want to get value for the Necrorat, which is why I don't play the Necrorat first. Plus, if he Swears it, we just get crazy loss of just, like, points. Okay, so I just do this. The Wyvern's probably going to die if it's just a 4, but you never know. Maybe he doesn't play Attorney Joust. Maybe he doesn't. Okay, so there's the Swears.
Come on, stalkers. We ride.
I guess I just play... I guess I play Wyvern late. I guess I just play Wyvern late. That's also fine, honestly. Because, like, if he wastes removal on this, could be okay. Alright. Keep growing this Garkin. It's pretty good. Okay, so he's locked this now. That's okay. I guess I just do this at this point. Doesn't really make a difference. This is probably gonna die to something stupid, but whatever. There's a Redea. He's gonna lock it, obviously, now. Good stuff. Interesting. Pretty high control stuff there. If he has 1 damage, we're pretty much screwed here. Or just like poison is also pretty good for him here. Oh, he's actually poisoned. Okay, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, if we parasite the morale and he doesn't have a second poison, but I probably will assume he still has Vincent. Our Vin condition is literally him not having Vincent, and that's a pretty bad win. That's a pretty bad win condition against Nilfgaard for sure. I mean, we're up by 13. Literally anything. Oh. Also, we win. Nice. Okay, good. Easy. Can't believe I won that, but okay, I'll take it. I'll accept. Alright, we're playing against Call of Harmony. I think it's pretty obvious which deck we can expect here. He's got movement, right? I mean, this is probably going to be dead. Up's also going to be kind of useless. Do I like to keep 1 consume? Not really. I prefer to keep the Garkin here. Do I need Plumard? Plumard's not too bad. It's also not too great. Nah, Gale's better, right? Yeah, Gale's better. Alright, see what happens if we smash this Eridan Snowman. That's still no rewards. I guess we got the main card back, so the game just doesn't want us to be happy. I mean, as long as I have Wyvern in hand, I can have pretty high reach for this round. Okay. So I'm guessing he's playing like a really greedy variant. I mean, he's playing the Redea variant. It's not like there's anything innovative going on here. On his side of the field, at least. Okay, there's the Hawk. I guess I just Garkin here. Just activate this as well. Sure. Why not? Might Regis next turn. I do have a good Parasite could do pretty well in this matchup. How badly do I need to push if I win, though? That is the question. Do I need to... I guess I need to force out his artifact. Yeah, I kind of do, don't I? This is pretty interesting. I guess I can go for Protoflatter here. This is not too bad of a Protoflatter. If he would have procced the Harmony, I might have considered playing Protoflatter to activate Gale, but that would have been very unlikely as he could easily proc the Harmony. I might play Regis next as well. Maybe I should have played Regis there, but nah. I needed to kill the 3. Definitely needed to kill the 3 there. Okay, there's Poison. It's not the greatest Poison. I guess I just do this, right? Just play my... I guess I just play my Wyvern here, because he played his Poison now. I guess I just need the tempo here. Plus, he also played one of his Nature's Rebuke, which means... I mean, he's Redea. I'm guessing this is the only copy of this card that he has. And he's passed. I mean, that's okay for us, right? I mean, all we have to do now is draw Wispa's Tribute. And we should be in a good spot to bleed him now. Because this is going to get... We're going to get, like, super greedy up in here. If we don't draw Tribute, I might consider... Oh, but we draw Curse. Which is good, obviously. Okay, I need... I don't know. I kind of want like a Death Wish card. Like, I need Catacan or like Dettlaff to actually get proper good value here. But I still think I can bleed with this hand. This is actually a kind of decent hand to bleed with still. This is okay. I don't mind it too much. I mean, he's spent literally nothing last round. He spent like 4p and 5p cards. I spent actual cards compared to him. Okay, so he's setting up for his crazy stuff here. I guess I just go for it, right? I mean, this is a good Gale target, right? Goes down to 4. Wait, this doesn't actually work. Oops. This is fine, though. Don't worry. We got enough targets. Like, Oriana's just going to grow this round. We need to force out basically everything out of him. I mean, we can win the short round. I mean, he needs to keep his leader. Okay. Can I use Regis Bloodlust on the Redea here so I can get huge Gale? I could actually do that. This is another thing I've realized. The row restriction on the vampires is very, very bad for this Crimson Curse as well. There's a lot of row restricted vampires. I need him to play actual cards here though at some point. Okay, that's a card. That's a card, baby. Let's go. Okay, now we can Oriana here. That's good. That's good Oriana stuff right there. There you go. Beautiful. Just what I like to see. And there you go. Now we're gonna get a bunch of points per turn here. He might have a Purify, but I don't think Poison, but I don't think Poison's enough points here. Okay, here's Isengrim. At this point, I think I just play my Crimson Curse for the little value that I get. It gets 16 value if these stay alive, obviously, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. But whatever, it's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. I do have to play my Gale now, though, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. This is fine still. I mean, there were many plays in that turn, actually, that should have happened. Maybe Parasite, Crimson Curse, all could have happened in this turn, which is kind of annoying. Okay, there's a Poison. Does he have... I'm guessing he has one more, right? Can I just pass here? Am I good to pass here? I might actually be good to pass here. I'm getting... What, 4 times 2? 8? I think I'm good to pass, honestly. This is fine, right? Like, if he poisons it, yeah, he can take it, right? Otherwise, he's gonna be in a bit of a pickle. Oh, he's Oak. Okay. That's not too bad. And he has to lead her. Like, that's fine with me. That's actually kind of a decent outcome. And he forces out Yavin as well, you know? That is not too shabby, honestly. We got Osril still, we got Crimson Curse still. I mean, Crimson Curse, kind of useless in this case, but, I mean, you never know, honestly. Like, we need to just draw a Dettlaff and, like, I don't know. Oh, we got Dettlaff and another Vampire. And we got Katakan as well, so we can actually drop the Plumard. But if we find Tribute, that's actually going to be ruining our day. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that. It should be okay. Okay, so I think I'm just going to sequence it with this getting 2 at the start and then playing Katakan. I mean, yeah, he has the Feign Death. That's obviously very powerful. Okay. Oh, that sucks. That actually takes away a lot of value for us because it takes away value for the Crimson Curse. That's annoying. Jesus. Okay. So I just had play. I just play my Crimson Curse at this point. I mean, what is it getting? I mean, it's not the greatest, honestly. What is it? 6 times 2 is 12? It's not that good. Wait, it's not 12 because we got rid of a 6-point card. It's like -4, so it's like 8. It's actually terrible. It's actually so bad. Do I kill this? I think I killed this, right? It poses quite a threat, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I lose this, honestly. I might have had to boost this. Does he not have another elf here? He might not have another elf. That would be funny. But he should have another elf, right? No, he doesn't. Wow, he actually doesn't have another elf. So, do we win here? If my math is correct, we do indeed win here. Yeah, look at that. I mean, he didn't have another elf, and we mistimed the bleeding on the chariot. But still, we win, like, come on. And we had, like, that was actually a terrible Crimson Curse. That was awful. That was complete garbage. We're playing against Pincer Maneuver, and I'm curious as to how badly we're gonna lose against this. Because, like, Philippa destroys us. Philippa single-handedly already destroys us, doesn't she? Unless we draw Dettlaff, obviously, but, like, no, Philippa just destroys us. Like, this dies. This dies as well. Everything dies. Why does everything die against Northern Realms? It might also just be machines. If he's playing Tactical Advantage, it might actually be machines. Or he just doesn't have the other Stratagem. So I guess I just get rid of... what do I get rid of here? Do I get rid of Plumard? I guess I get rid of Plumard. 2 of these? Could help me win on even, but... not the greatest. So I just start with the Larvas here. Simple, classic monster play right there. I think I'm gonna keep the Larvas though, for another time. Okay, I mean this bleeding that we can like remove. Oh, he's gonna tactical advantages. Of course. Of course he is. Of course he is. I mean, we could kill it with Parasite. No, actually we can't. Oh, okay, Aridin. Get down. Come on! What is this? 3 times? And I haven't hit it once? That's kind of disappointing. Oh, okay, so he's not like Redea. I know that much now. Oh, that's good. I think I just like... yeah, I Regis this, right? Yeah, I have to Regis, because... I mean, I could... could I... Do I want to Proto... I mean, I... yeah, sure, just play Regis here. I don't care. This is fine, guys. Don't worry about it. No worries whatsoever. Okay, so he's killed the Broxa. Sadly, I do not have either of my Goliath or Wygerns, because those would have been juicy. Those would have been pretty juicy. So what I can do is I can go for Parasite into Gel, because I don't think I'm getting too... I mean, yeah, Folibor is a good Gel. Yeah, I could actually just go for that. Honestly, it's not too bad. Might force him to pass, and we like when he passes, because he might be like a crazy charge deck the way this is looking. Like, what is this? He just played garbage so far. Okay, there's Revenant. We can kill that with... We can actually kill that with the Protoflatter now, no matter what happens, which is pretty good. So that's a very decent kill on the Proto. But what do we do after that? I guess I just play Garkin. Where do I play these Endrega Larvas?
I've no interest in politics.
I could just play this, right? I mean, I just play this. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I could have used the leader. I should have actually used the leader tick here to have a Gale target. Yeah, that's actually... Nah, that's my bad. Yeah, I should have used my leader charge here. But I have a feeling this is like a Draug deck, which shouldn't really concern me too much. But he's played so little provisions this round. Can I let him get away with that? Do I want to let him get away with that? Sure, whatever. You can have it. I don't care. I don't care, boys. Maybe I should have played the Larvas this round. Maybe I should have pushed more with the Larvas. Maybe I rate this card. I mean, this card is like... This is so good. This is like 2 points per turn. It's so good. Like, I just can't... I don't know, I just can't get it out of... I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to explain why I like this card so much. Interesting hand. Good if he pushes, obviously, but I don't think he's going to push here. Yeah. Now, do I just get rid of Goliath? I mean, he has Vincent, right? I don't have last say, so Goliath's actually kind of a dead card. I don't know, like, I have a feeling that Goliath's more of a dead card than Larvas, because Larvas will get more than 10 value, right? They will get like 12 value, whereas Goliath might actually be negative value with something like a Vincent or so. Did we drop this? How many we don't have a lot of vampires here, do we? I wish there was a consume vampire. I mean, there's not a lot of other options. I mean, I want the consume for the Dettlaff. I guess this larva is kind of bad, but it's 2 points per turn, so I can't like actually mulligan it. All right, just do this. You know, let's see if we can actually like do well with this decision making so far. And I don't think we will, but we could definitely get someplace for sure. Okay, he's played a Dahlia. I'm guessing for these. Oh, he's played for Revenants. Because he's like a full-on Revenant deck. That's pretty funny. He's killed though. That's funny. I mean, I might actually lose to this because it's kind of busted in reality. I could use Gale now. I actually just want to use Gale on this. But nah, we going for that. I want that Crimson Curse value before anything right now. This is Crimson Curse value has the most value to me right now. It's sentimental value, which is the most value to anything. Okay, so he's just using this on the Ronvit, which is pretty impressive actually. This is pretty nuts. So no, Jesus, more of these guys. Okay, that's just great. Okay, so let's just see what we can do with this. All right, so should be 20 points. Will it be 20 points? I don't think so. I definitely don't think so. Wait, no, not 20. Sorry, 16. Because 4, yeah, 16. Sorry. Not 20. Where did 20 come from? So 16 points. It should be. Theoretically, it should be 16 points. Is he gonna... Don't... Okay, thank God. I thought he was gonna hit the vampire. I was like, what? And he's gonna use this on this. Yeah. Wait, what? You're not gonna kill the vampire, dude? I guess he has another card to... Wait, he doesn't actually have another card to play. Oh, okay, whatever. So I guess I just do this. I give bleeding to, like, these dudes. I keep one charge for my Garkin later on. I give bleeding to, like, this dude. I don't know. Like, I don't even know anymore. The problem is my Wyvern is pretty dead. Yeah, it is a pretty dead card, isn't it? Man, if Vampire Swarm becomes a thing, this could actually be viable, but I don't know, like 4 turns or like 3 turns to actually like properly set this up without having any troubles with it, and at that point it's like kind of useless anyway. Wait, he doesn't have a Vincent. Oh, but he's a 14-point Scourge, nice. I mean, not really. Well now he does. Now he's got good value out of it. Okay, that's annoying. Well, yeah, I mean, we're gonna lose this. It's pretty obvious at this point, but I mean, we can still try, you know. You never know. I mean, we should have played Wyvern there. He's actually fine. I mean, I have no spells anyway. It doesn't, like, I'm not surprised that he found this. Oh boy, this Wyvern's gonna be... This is a dead card. Dead card Wyvern. Good stuff right there. Let's go, boys. Dead card Wyvern. Beautiful. Easiest target for his Revenant. He has like 3 cards that can kill this. That's kind of bad. Okay, there's Philippa. Oh, he's actually hit. I mean, I lose what? 4 points there? I mean, 2 points. Jesus Christ. Alright, sure, whatever. I lose 1 point there, but not really. Yeah, we lose by quite a hefty amount. This is not a favorite matchup for us, definitely. I think the whole, like, concept of an R is just, like, gonna stomp this totally to the ground. But I did misplay round 1 for sure. I gotta admit that. That was pretty bad by me. Alright, so let's talk about Crimson Curse. This card was the theme for an entire expansion, and it is complete and utter garbage. Simply because there's just not enough support for it. If vampires had some sort of swarm synergy to them, it could actually be kind of good, but really they don't. They just have cards that you play for good value, and that's really all there is to it. Like, you play vampires for vampires. You don't play vampires for Crimson Curse. The card has so many conditions to be met. The card is such a slow setup, especially with vampires, which literally don't have any swarm at all except for Neckarat, and then you kill the Neckarat, and you kill the Neckarat for a -4, first of all, so that also already takes out 1 turn. Plus, you're always going to give your opponent the opportunity to kill all of the targets that he wants to, you know, attack. And you're also running into high, tall, removal, resets, you know, the stuff that everyone's running right now. If they changed it to on turn end and changed the provisions to like 11 or 10, it could actually see a lot of play, because in that case it's actually good, because you're not gonna have to wait a whole turn for the boost to happen. But that whole turn is like a complete killer of the card. That just like breaks the card in itself, and is the reason why this card is just a meme card and will always be a meme card the way it is right now. So unless obviously Vampires gets a crazy good update where they add more like swarm cards to Vampires, which in that case obviously is going to be very good for Vampires, but at the current state of the game and at the current state of Vampires, I don't think this card fits into any sort of monster deck whatsoever, and that's just really it. That's all I have to say about that. So now I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for more GWENT content, and I'll see you soon. Yeah.